Today on Newsbreak, it's the shocking state of the nation now. It is clear for all to see our nation in deplorable condition. Ghanaians continue to wonder, how did we get to this point? Wait, doesn't Ghana belong to all of us? And not some few individuals?
You just read my mind.
Why must someone come and spoil all that has been built for over 60 years and we still need to build it again? It's all because of the future of our children and their children. Building the Ghana we all want together.
No, I can't say. And you won't come from a pay for no man. That will be a yanka. Mantiku manti jam. And once I am credit person or match it. What I say? Or try chronobed or try Ukwada, chronobed. So therefore, with your mutual say. Claudia, you told them I'm better. I'm not that money. And the more fun to say, more by more Mujina, more mamma, more papa, more fanum, they depend on you. Was that I cannot come in the DD. So I say, and yet you some CC and a home. Yeah, a mamma and a man here, I woke him. Asonia, the one. Asonia, we allowed there was an Italian bungalow here. They came to me, and I'm quite 96. Before they pulled it down, what do you mean? It's a system. Eti there, Maba Hanei made the billboard baby see her sacrilege. What is a sacrilege in English? What is the meaning? Google and look at the meaning. Yawa abusum ye abusum di ye jensio di ensuo na yes na ensuo mposa ensuo kom nyinati na ekono modam ja ya nka aso mbasa ano ye pere na pere kira me see me here directors no of Mercy Gold and Ashanti Gold. I need them in my house immediately. I as a president Betty Enka. E the corner boy won say Korean na dia. Yanya man ye gu ha o. We are not women. Yanya ma say mutia mo kan kira mo. Why should drone? Let your drone fly. Mama drone no fly. Moya say. Moko for battalion man na cham say ba bia na yesro. Police yesro soldier. We respect the what we respect is the Ghana coat of arms ebobo mo na e di so mo. Kebe mina fa musisi ya mo say mina fa. Eti empesa. Yesramo. Mama enye ade aye. Ebegu sa ha. De o si. Oye bemba tua kwate. Na de kwa be fa no. Omo fa ne ye natwie. Ye fa ne ye dwan. That's the kind I say we want tia ase no. Go asase na dia. Obi a obehu na na busuani so no mu a ono so nkofom. Then chom say we asena na hokwa. Ephesians chapter 6 verse 12. Go and read. Ephesians chapter 6 verse 12. We are see way, principalities, powers herein. Ye de ye nyamedi. Na mbom ye sanso gi abosumi di. Eti ubi tie me a, tie me na tie aso ya amantokwa amamre na amane sacrilege. And can I for a more? What did they do? Now this our person Messiana. No way. Oh, Bia Vanessa Mariso. All this while we've been quiet. They've taken our leniency to be our weakness. Not at all. It's not going to over my dead body. Over my dead body.
No way. Pay Muhuye Waha police regional police headquarters. And chair the two just say near Marcos or Bank of Ghana. And yet omo report 2021-2022 financial report at the DH Ghana na ama Ghana 4P akwa ahochiremu ama Ghana maya boka kesie say ye protest na ye the two just say ye be say protest no on the 5th of September na mremu no say ye ma police for enya sa information ti atwere omo to yankra se ena no pay yemra mehia omo na ye ninkomo emphasize demonstration na ebeba so no na menka se ye members of parliament p na ye nyina ye ba ha ye ba yenso yen civil society organizations enso ba ye Arise Ghana wa ha ye nua benamo na and Resomani, Indian Grofopi, Omina by. No Krana by and say, ye buy the police for share and fefe. Am I yet in Kobo? No Krana Omni say, ye plan and I quite ever fast way demonstration in your church. Almost church or Madrid. Ye sound commono. The woman say, Yenina Jatum, say September 5th. Yebeye yen demonstration no
his deputies and the board that are responsible for the calamitous state of our Bank of Ghana. It's important that we get them out so that new flesh of ideas will come and liberate our society.
Minority my papa protected Ghana. So we said the Bank of Ghana, I'm over 1 million Ghanaians. A friend say I'm publishing and say a friend say you bet me a lose 60.8 billion. Na the friend say you Kasiebo boom, the Sanya Manimano. And a idea a domain and Nutina arrive Ghana, the one minority. I say you think as for a Bank of Ghana. I catch up when you say I'm resign any investigation. That's a week and your mama and a good Ghana Rasmus, the one person you're not fine so that a better signal. I'm a other a friend say public office.
So why do you want to be president?
Well, I want to be president because I want to be the flag bearer of the MPP, which is what is driving me, to give an opportunity for me to make a contribution to the new patriotic party.
What will be the first thing you do as president if you're elected in 2025?
Changing the mindset. What I'll do is, and I've started, it's good you came up with this question.
We are signing out. I just wanted one thing you do.
I'll bring all musicians together to let them come up with heroic songs, and we'll organize a concert like We Are the World. R&B, high lives, reggae, gospel, they all come together.
The simple answer, I think, is the zeal for the service of my country, a passion for Ghana, and also the development of its people. I have, in my banking years, the 20-plus banking years at the Bank of New York, all my banking years was with one bank, the Bank of New York. I traveled a lot on bank business. I did a lot of work in other countries. And I've seen countries with much less than what we have do much more than what we are dreaming of. It suggests to me that we are not rising to our potential. And I believe that the presidency is the most powerful podium from which a president can assemble the best of ideas, the best of plans, the best of programs, and arrange the constellation of forces in such a way that they lead to the solution of a country's problems. So the presidency is basically the only legitimate bully pulpit from which, with good leadership, you can direct a nation's progress. That is why I seek it. I don't seek it because of the trappings of power or the enjoyment of office. I seek it simply because I take it as a sacred, leadership is a sacred duty and commitment or a covenant between the leader and the led. And it must be taken so seriously as not to infringe.
Our nation at any given time, where we are in the race, is the result of more than the visible gains made by one individual during his tenure. Every president inherits the unfinished work of his predecessor. Every president benefits from the seeds planted by his predecessor. Seeds that could not be sown during his predecessor's tenure. Mr. Speaker, indeed I believe if politics could be described as a sport, the one it would most closely resemble is a relay race. It is a sport that relies as much on the individual's achievement as it does on teamwork and cooperative effort. The true test of that competition is in the passing of the baton. So too with politics. Mr. Speaker, President Jerry John Rawlings started the structural transformation of this economy under the Economic Recovery Program. This program restored Ghana to a path of growth, which he handed over to President John Ajapum Kufuor. President Kufuor continued the Economic Adjustment Program and under HIPIC initiative achieved significant debt reduction, implementing new social intervention programs such as NHIS and the Livelihood Empowerment Against Poverty Program. He passed these on to President Professor John Evans Atta Mills. President Mills commenced the Eastern Corridor Road Project, the University of Ghana Medical Center, which I inaugurated yesterday, the Kotokraba Market, the Cape Coast Stadium, and a host of others which I inherited and completed. Mr. Speaker, my administration commenced the construction of new community-based senior high schools, a policy of progressively free secondary education, construction of the Eastern University, investment in many infrastructure projects that are ongoing, and many others that will actually commence under President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Mr. Speaker, I am assured by his firm statement that he will continue these projects as enjoined by our Constitution of 1992. Mr. Speaker, I wish him all the success in this regard. And as I've said many times already, regardless of whose tenure in which these visions come to fruition, its success belongs to Ghana. They belong to all of us. Mr. Speaker, political opposition and differences of opinion are vital to the health and growth of any democracy. Political parties are formed when people of similar ideology come together to move their agenda forward in a way that best serves their country's interest. But the well-being of the nation and the will of the people must always come first. Partisanship for its own sake in the end is no better than dictatorship. If we look around the world, we can so clearly see the deep divide that blind partisanship is creating in nations with democracies that are even far older than ours. We can see too the divide that it is threatening to create in ours if we are not careful. Already it's taking a toll on our morale and our sense of optimism. It has given way to a cynicism that is as dangerous to the incoming political party as it is to the outgoing. We cannot afford as a nation to wish or hope for the failure of any president and his or her government. Ensuring accountability is not the same as leveling insults or encouraging apathy. We have history as proof that we have been better and that we have done better, and that we must do better once again. Mr. Speaker, I first entered this House as MP for Bole Bamboy in January 1997. It was perhaps not coincidental that the same year, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo entered as MP for Achema-Boakwa. Taking breaks from the business of the House, to grab something to eat at the snack bar, Nana Addo always stood at the end of the counter, his signature white handkerchief tucked into his sleeve. Johnny, he would shout in greeting as he preferred to call me. Incidentally, we both served 3 terms in this House, departing together in January 2009. This is how long I've known the President-elect, or we have known each other and worked together. I have the utmost respect for him, given our history, especially that we have each had our turn at each side of a presidential election, it would seem only natural for us to be considered opponents. Worthy opponents is the description generally used in the world of sports. In fact, Mr. Speaker, we are all on the same team as Ghanaians. We worked together when I served as ranking member on the Committee of Foreign Affairs at the time that Nanado was the Minister for Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration. One of the issues on which we crossed swords was the murder of some Ghanaian youth in the Gambia. It is instructive that as I leave office and as he takes my place, Gambia once again is a nation that is engaging international attention.
To the Constitution. If they come to the Constitution, we are in a position to tell it. What the Electoral Commission is doing is in accordance with the Constitution. There's nothing wrong about it at all. To the Constitution. If they come to the Constitution, we are in a position to tell it. What the Electoral Commission is doing is in accordance with the Constitution. There's nothing wrong about it at all.
Yeti sikaso is wakonde. Yeti sikaso is wakonde. Onyakupo mame kwana meba. Ye bani amanda sesa. Sande me ina. Ema sikano.
Us must ask. Sikano ewa he. Sikano ewa he. Sikano ewahi. State coffers are not spoiled for the party that wins an election, but resources for the country's social and economic development. I shall protect the public purse by insisting on value for money in all transactions. Public service is just that, service and not an avenue for making money. Money is to be made in the private sector, not the public, and measures will be put in place to ensure this. We must create wealth and restore happiness to our nation. We can only do this when we have an educated and skilled population that is capable of competing in the global economy. We must expand our horizons and embrace science and technology as critical tools for our development. We believe that the business of government is to govern. Ours is to set fair rules. We will provide vision and direction and shine the light down the path of our entrepreneurs and farmers. State coffers are not spoiled for the party that wins an election, but resources for the country's social and economic development. I shall protect the public purse by insisting on value for money in all transactions.
Live on TV as well as National Power 97.9 FM Thursday the 24th of August 2023 in the year of our Lord Midi Eddie Mugabe Masi will be to me from here town colleague bigger with the support of the 900 million angels here the inside politics media 12 in all the 16 regions across the country. So Finland, or Germany, or Denmark, or Norway, or United Kingdom, United States of America, or Netherlands, and out team or Mexico, Qatar, UAE, so Dubai, Abu Dhabi, and Sharjah. Now we team Doha, our Qatar. Now we have live, our Facebook live, Power 979, and TVS was at Ghana. Oh, like it now, share, oh, like it now, oh, share. Samson on YouTube, Swazi broadcasting in all the 16 regions across the country, and some are IGP and 24 Ghana Police Service update you much say we omo dress code no omo de asenso foforo kra na aba kwan bafa so omo be dress eni mpabo so omo ehye no ni nyina ho nsem ya eni bete ho nsem amane san so na Greater Accra Regional Police Command omo bie kwan mo se nyame adoma on the 5th of September 2023 picketing minority for person omo ye na Arise Ghana edi omo abe join no omo betimi asase sanse omo toto niema ya bambo no ebetimi akọ ama bibia nso etumi akọ enkan na ensembei na efi PURC aso ebobo eba nyamawade kania ni nsuo ebo ebekosoro ewo nsem no etesen utility tariffs increment no sai enebesi akọ ni na yesema wodoa eneyi yebesi nkonya na yede abrewo national sosebo no number pepa yamame Hajia Joyce Zainab Mahama, former National Women's Organizer of the NDC, and Yenuaba Mary Awuzi, also former Ashanti Regional Deputy Women's Organizer. Sa Yama Penifum Yenu, and Nei Yama Memo, Yenu Basin Kunyaha, na Yadi and Commodity. So, Subrisu Trabidi, maybe I will be a Minister Subrisu for Mobo Amaho offer a year a Sibe. Kui a year in 1 week no baso den dem say Joshua Kwamramwa munyina mo share life of Ajo ene Abre ene Rebecca busu ene nyina saso of JK ene minuaba anti Dufie ene ma Esa nana Kwame busu ene nyina Bravai munyina mo amowa Jakombo ho ene mo amowa Edumankase kase yema munyina shedi ye ofa bibia eye osei SCB ya dodo na afre ni koyi e wosubire so ne 1 week no nyame eye aduma bibia bekoso eye ochina edenti mo hye no so e ho semeti wa mo medame ho aba na tankulega biga mugabi masi be ma ba won sin so ma sa no ham me ba na afre ma be bibi nsem no nyinam e de ama ho. Live on TV as was and also Power 97.9 FM at Tankulega Biga, the fearless man, the strongest one indeed is a man. Yeah, and Semina Edebrow, the support of the 900 million angels at Tankulega Biga. And they, Mishami Jumediana Siana Mijina, IGP, so Inspector General of Police, yeah, for say, a year Dr. Akufu, a year Dampare. Matsabe baby akasa sa papa no oye IGP under the Fourth Republic wo ba se oba bebo life enyom to kele welechie ya ne mani asa ya ndase kama enukuto ene ade a Dampare enim in the police service wo bi a why in charge of welfare why director general in charge of welfare cause the capacity for the year and here can who protect the police? Who protect the police? Why and about person in bang? And they in the police service under a year Dampare who is not on top of issues. Yeah, your security no I am Bibi Basa under the Fourth Republic. So obobo IGP for maba na bo Peter na furi mo na bo penifo na bo I mean alhasamo kudalo mo na po obi a wa bo pai in the police service another Fourth Republic Dampare we your life IGP. I'm not scared and I'm not afraid of him. I'm saying it without fear or favor. So Dampare wa bon. And today, me be demonstrate na ma show bibi tia me say sa IGP we was a kia pam da. And then wireless message aba. Wireless message na e ba ye no. E kire say Monday to Wednesday intade o mo be hye. Thursday mpabo o mo be hye. Fridays mpabo atade ne mpabo o mo be hye. Sundays Monday we useless one. Do we need this? within 1 year in the police service. Look at the number of police officers here. Omahi Omonkwa. Abra na omo ebo ban edi amba omahi. Recently, our Abilikuma, a year fine mek, there see ho. Bulan van attack. Posinia. When you fear by ye, a bionu watch quite be a sign. You're born to pay a kuno. And you also make sure down party answer say, Mekanyans some good down party, as say, down party, protect your men and your women. And you Mugabe, I'm a TA, me also the Kokanyans, some good IGP, as some say, IGP winning what you might. Now make sure say, we not tell them about one, so more night patrols, or more air bank duties here. I want some more bulletproof jacket. Now, more eshe. Down party, way a useless, way a useless. And young Pabuana, Womo Bassano, and never save woman life. And Pabuana Tadiana, which is a quad almost away. San Tadiano Mosha, no more bank duties, no more that's what is sarcasm and Pabuaway. Maybe say in the police service, why, and a class and Pabuaway Bagana, shop of Bandit or San Pabuano. The attitude say, a police be penny bigger, Dampare, or Irana. Then just want to know, say, we're in a class and Pabuaway Bagana. Yeah, it was also be a Tobisha. Then just want to know. I just sleep with someone who damn party. Inspector General Police say, Sam Paboya, Modia Baba, Paboya me display, Sam Pabuan, a we in a Krabagana. Then just want to know. In the police service, your man with uniform, your man material, the material, now I'll go patel and no heading, no pamama. In the police service, you for tailor for in the police service. If it must be done, it must be done well. The man is not on top of his job. Now, also President Pamono, I'm saying it without fear or favor, Dampare. You are not on top of your job. You don't think about the ordinary Ghanaians here. One uniform are protecting the ordinary citizens in this country. You think about yourself. Under the Fourth Republic, see IGP and you see less power number one. Under the Fourth Republic, IGP Oba, a judge Tadi ebena de sha tade we ana Ghana for ehwe ye hwehwe say wo be protect wo mrante na o maba wa no o mo ko duty o mo ko night patrols o mo be she bulletproof jacket o mo be she bulletproof helmet to protect themselves. Sakadu bi na kade ba say Ghana Police Service will be obeko patrol bia obeko band duties bia no ya ma bia a bulletproof helmet ya ma bia a bulletproof jacket kame better kame bo pa dan pare ya de one. You don't know your job and you don't deserve to be the Inspector General of Police. We have better ones in the police service more than you. What's heavy in the police service? Recently, Friday, you came here. People do a report to police training school and our report. Tell me about fast and go phone. They just want to know. And then we have recruitment in our office. We be a wood about where some of our report to our training school. I'm out for more 35, 40, any day. We want 4 and then in the Ghana Armed Forces, me here preacher beer and me were 4 beer for more. Our Ghana Armed Forces say what? Party apparatus. More. The table time down party. You my phone in the police service. Ya mo person mo babo post for no ba no. Me say e down party wa said ya ne say we go protect o mrata no ma ba wa no. O mo ko night patrols. Ma o mo bulletproof jacket say ne jan tade abuna de be say way, you be say camouflage way, you be say che way, you be say pabo way. We don't need it. Protect our men and women in the police service. Don't parry. What bong? You don't know your job. Let me leave that one. I just want to know, say, some papa way, and you're in a crabana. And my beer shop will be a man for Honkoto. I just want to know. You be so. The attitude say, you're in a crab, a sanitarian, and then you cry, issue a statement. So you didn't know. Period. More fire. And then we may be choose Kawati. Atankuliga big, I'm in the spirit. More fire. I'm in the spirit. yɛntimi tena o ma we mu mfa sɛ yɛ obi afa ne dampare wasɔre ase ɛnɛ mo bɛhyɛ uniform wei ɛkyerɛ mo bɛhyɛ uniform wei adeɛ kyerɛ mo bɛhyɛ uniform wei. Without not thinking about providing them with a bulletproof jacket and bulletproof helmet. The man is incompetent. He is not on top of his job. And they're now to fire him. Yehu Aye Al Hassan, Yehu Kudalo, Yehu Peter Nafori, the late. And yet you are full saying I know me in the police service. Mo be say camouflage mo be say skirt we ade cha mo be say we na IGP akodira kale wele ho na o che kale wele IGP di asa na otonyom. Can you go to the United Kingdom, Scotland Yard, Metropolitan Police na o che kale wele na otonyom? That time o de be tonyom no o de be try say research. And you know say if you go to London, the Metropolitan Police in London, they are always on top of their job. You come to Ghana, we see Kelewele IGP. Kofa wireless message we di aba. Eju adamu be uniform we. Kosi adamu be omra ten o maba won ye ku omo. Omo ko bank duties ya ye ku omo no. Think about them. Nti mpaboa no. Say the amount for kika ne say ye wo yire ne kraba. Me de minimum. Say enya no kura come out. Say wo yire ne mu ho hwe. Na be sign na chi. The amount for kika no. Media menam na metiti o menam na metiti pictures na ma display no paboa no say here na nya papa bi anso e kire o shop say shop we ne ton no ko ho ne koto e bisa say shop na ya o yere dia ya o yere na kraba na we paboa we dan pare ya o yere na kraba they just want to know more fire. National Identification Authority or more the public notice. Also, management wishes to bring to the attention of the general public that our district offices will resume new registration, replacement, and record update on Monday, the 28th of August, 2023. Thank you. We are 21st of August, year 2023. Statement here, a free year National Identification Authority. Omaso eba enono. Not just say, moi a year Ghana card no moi iramudio. Moi mo pesa mo register for free. Sabre akonya ewo homa mo efi eye Monday jode di anim ya no tutumirika kwa o district office na kwaje wo de entantanta mo wanya 18 years kwaje wo de so de abaya on the 7 December 2024 ye beto abane ye abanfun we ye GP a wo mo adwuma nso ani no ye bebo mo nyina bangara choma ma take over ba pam mo nyina zinchai ne du o ma mo ye competent mo betimi aye adwuma no abato manager affairs. The wind of change is blowing everywhere in the country. The heart of Osu, the heart of Accra, that is Osu. We do Osu ha. You mean about you say, and say Cheni Babisi. Bembe be a one year so free or free and so free bolly. Yeah, we are going to need this friend John Dramani Mahama or Baba Fakunyano. Now, who Baumia Maya Obeda, a woman that 8 years vice president. And who dear question in some four question, yes, cathedral, Bank of Ghana, and some four question in Ano, Jomama Baba Kriti. I mean, environment here, what the name about to too much creative jobs, and yeah, my Mabunu Modachi, Esimuye, Bompire Bubima Joma Hama, the capacity man, the humble man, man of integrity, John Dramani Mahama. Meanwhile, Callistos, maybe I will be assalamu alaikum, doctor. Honorable Julius Debra, I salute you, boss. Joyce Power, Sandobe, I salute all of you. Diane, N.A., DSP, James, I salute all of you. A young boy, I salute you. Yamami Lodina, assalamu alaikum. More fire. Brahma, more fire. More fire. What? Afei, Mami Chiska. Sa 274 hash. And obeti ma Joyce Zainab Mahama Haji Anka obeti eye yenua ba Maria Wusika ene de menum nufuo me ma me fo nkwan na ba power to the people. Sa 274 hash Sa 274 hash me am bribe me. I don't take bribe. You can never bribe me because I don't need it. Me kan kurasa IGP de no be me. Obey me, IGP dampare me. He can't do foko. Well, how many years to go? What was less than 1.5 years? Your mama about what Madam Pariatana. The man will go. Now you might time. You better IGP or bet me I'm a matter name Mabawano. Now police service in my other. Some bulletproof jacket. No more the night patrols. Ya do them all. My wife and when I am more you know ma. I was down Parinya, did Papa de Mamo. But the man is not talking about that. Yeah, show uniform, you changing Paboa. And no IGP Ajuma. If it must be done, it must be done well. Start 274 hours. I mean, Cheska. Homo way me pese udini ye. Nkrafo no me pese mo enjoy. Ene yi wo se mudi. Capacity mudi. Start 274 hash. Start 274 hash. Ene ye kono enyo. Ena ejwe. Capacity. Hey. Capacity. Hey. Enyo. Ejwe. Ekome enyo. Ejwe. Kasa. Capacity. And let me call it ejwe. Hey. Cross a lot. Me damn. They say matter 1, 2, 3, 4. Where? Many part wow. The whole Ghana, me TV show the whole Ghana TV stations in Yano. Omo host in Omo Jabi TMI as an Makoto Modians. Atankolega big Ghana me. Me show Utuma do any year, Ubomi 2 any year, Uyemi Bibia any year. Sana Yakupon the Abomi. Sana what me, Nama, I don't need bodyguard. Me here to me find your way. See a foul phone. You fraud the like I team or touch man. Foul phone, no, child will be this is your child will be. Touch my phone, move child, move Ucha, ubedi, Ucha, see obedi. Touch my Ucha, obedi. Two board phone, no from a phone. Ya peku subu for bupe, any a year damango, Savannah region phone, will be a bolly, any bamboy for a phone. Boko for from a phone. Pussy got for a phone. Kulungugu for mo from phone, Binduri for mo from phone, Garu Timpane, mo from phone, Yoko, Star 274 hash. Post phone na damparent top bulletproof jacket in Shamuni, will be up on the phone. Channel with the other top bulletproof jacket, no top bulletproof helmet, I say, bon home buying, bon quam buying. A Juma Midibe Simeneson. Dial here and then we have to TV in the summer. Dial Star 274 hash. Na send mame o send we are na Power FM the number 1 we me aso select number 1 ho instead ho wa select Power FM so TV as wa we boy no na afi no e say enter na wa bo edwe 4 na till 20 Ghana ubedi hwe aja zina bo atra wa si twa ubedi oti wa na kwesi wa Ashanti region ewo eye Tucson hotel na kwesi utie me life washa me life na utwa ka kire mrante no so mutwa mo bedi nurudi na ba so utwa wo bedi asofo nyina edi elders edi otiwo odatena we kombede wo Star 274 hash afi twa mo fa me ko mo fa me sa chencheska ne ko ye kwa draw ba me cheska me che wo muska adwuma wi asemi cheska na ma omo yakwa fametum what you say capacity me ka me yo me ka bibia me de adwuma nti de oho no nsem ne de nsem no mo de nsem no mo de Post for the Krataba. Post for Kenyan say, Yakopo Ayatoma. On the 21st August, on it to the Greater Accra Regional Command received a notice of public protest from the office of the minority leader. The letter indicated that the minority in parliament, in collaboration with some others, intend to embark on a public protest to demand the resignation of the governor, deputy governor, and board of directors of the Bank of Ghana. We Juliana Oben will call leave no waba. Ona nesasha krata. I mean, come is call maternity leave waba. And I will most sign among doing the day. I want to know why resume. Has she resumed? Juliana Oben, Superintendent of Police, Head Public Affairs Unit. No, I want to know. Has she resumed? I stand to be corrected. Until me because I want to know. Said Juliana Oben, Minister of maternity leave. To a resume and let you on the sign. Then just want to know. So I resume here, fantastic. When resume so fantastic. What resume there? What do you know? Yamakwaba, welcome back and congratulations to you too. Wako waba, ako maternity leave baba. Afi mo fantum mame. Star 274 hash. Fire! Hello! Moka. Hey, upadi ope gumbana. Moka. Usaya dai. Udini babi akasafri.
Your friend David, we Kasafri.
Who Kasafri?
Drapo, what are we?
Wow. Pa. Abego so. When you 1,000 Ghana. Which are saying?
Mr. Papa,
Me catch you. So uchafa ubedi. Uchafa nyani wadi. Enyo eni ekomene enyo eni ko. Chafa na ubedi ya misha woso. Voter capacity Yankopon de Yabusu Mkwadi yensie below 75 enyini che father 90 plus mami 89 what I say capacity enyini che ye tu yadru power 97.9 FM TVS was sat 274 hash ebia homowe obeso kwedi udi wotema fuel kwa de be ko won de ma utwa ubedi o de ma o yiri ntwa utwa no discount bro obi so ha wo hia ka oberente di akọ e akodi homowo wotema eni car oberente bia jisi utwa wo bedi oti osu na o girlfriend tetema untwa na wuni oti osu o girlfriend te kasoa ekwa no wa wentwa weni a wutumi nkọ capacity we your cross country Oti usuna boyfriend ye we chato butu okazua na wase do se bujumbre o se mai ona magasim aba we twa untimi nko I come once. Hello. Many are within Babia Kasafri.
I have from Robert taking Gaddafi. Kumasi Road.
Kumasi Efa.
Lake Road,
Espresso. Espresso. Why you see cool? Espresso for you na me chachi am wate. Ahonjofo espresso for. Bibi abako awa de. Why what you saying? What you saying?
2 deputies.
And wadi.
Officer Kabikacha, the young deputies.
Debi o chata esidi. Then wadi. Then I catch a Ghana for. And mo tie Mugabe Power FM TV as well.
Obia anje 2 years or XYZ.
Esra so ebe ato so agogo ho.
Esra so adeja
that just say da eja adeja. Fantastic one there. Fantastic. What you attend see the edi utikuma ayasa dirigi. What you attend Ghana edi.
No way out.
What you say? There be a TVS was it. Tie ohine ba tie bi so na tie kwa me Ghana na hwe Mugabe mo life what capacity.
Mugabe.
E wuni hia da obeche won sre da what. Anges ne kan ho. Could do 1,000 Ghana what. Ejumawura wow me chiske ma man for abontense yes unche bi. Ejuma no ye de do ba bia no akasa mo. Ne cheda bia no ma che 5,000 wa da bia no ma che 5,000 wa bosome. What you say? Kevin Asante so onu so nya bi obedi capacity. Mesa be cheska bebre. Star 274 hash. Fatum mame. Obiti kuma se di he wo so for no meti ase o. Kevin Asante. Ko talk to the people. Na atwe mo. Mo ne mo kofo no nkasa mafo di o. Kuma si fo di. What cry? Oboshi untwa ne wadi. Lumba untwa ne wadi. Untwa de yen. Majama mo twa de yen. Twa na wo bedi. Star 274 hash. Sende mame. Select Power FM number 1. Bottom na twa me. Na me ba obasan message scan bi. Calm down. That just say you 5 days. Na say a year Bank of Ghana governor ni deputies nyina no na omo eko. Nyankopon ya adoma yete nkwama enyema woden kan ya bo ebe kosoro. Electricity ebe kosoro. Ensuo ebe abe kosoro. Nana ya jantoa General Secretary Edimasi PP Amanyoko. Was a former Director of Public Relations Edima PURC. Yeti Sama Nana ya jantoa Ediatuya.
The exchange rate, and if you use the price of the weighted average cost of gas, it doesn't really make sense, especially the exchange rate. And government should be able to also pay a subsidy. I remember in 2010 the PURC increased tariffs at the time, and His Excellency Atamil said that he will pay a subsidy even though the IMF said that no subsidy. So we believe that government should be able to shore up consumers. With the DDEP and people losing their money and losing their jobs and no jobs, how do they pay the electricity? Government said it's going to war. Do they need money? They are going to Niger. Is it not money they are going to use? So that money that they want to expend on a senseless war, they should rather use it to subsidize electricity consumers. Government should be able to prioritize what they want to do for Ghanaians. It is essential. There should be some form of talks with the IMF that for this one I'm prepared to subsidize. So government is thinking about themselves that they don't have money. What about if government doesn't have money? What about the consumers? What about Ghanaians?
On TV as well as at Power 97.9 FM. My neighbor Bama Bene Atnase, what the trending issues and Eba.
Mema, Oga, Major so. Muganya. Anye ma mentia. O Muganya, ma mentia Masachas, na menkanche say. Masachasa. Wa toka engine wa bosoka. Muga ma menkanche Masachase. Oku aboa no ntwe ntipreko. Masachas. Oku aboa no atwe ntipreko. Enra me fa wo bi na fa me frɛ wo bi na fa lady bi wo se woni ho. So me am tu se me am Masachas wo ho. Chas oton kan ji wa boso kan. Boss wo ho na fa
oni ho kro be ho.
Oh muga ho. Oh na muga wa yade. The only thing I say me car no CG abos na say opre bi esiso a na car no so minim se de na ha no ye de besi so bi yamfa last one cry ye say ye de besi so no kɔ nanim yes ni one na de besi so afa kɔ nanim kɔ na chi I say
hiti a what the share reverse enye ye judum ka no ansan was started nti Master Charles wada Roma we dey bon homoden yenim so betumi aye wada Roma they say the unua uja mu amayeshi kana si wache unse me ntumi madwuma enye fe
trending
moga trending ya na mguso amekui etomre bi ha menka ho asem na da bi yebeka manfo ho nsem saa no manya no mo de kɔ me so mebre moga enye we say wapon adwuma wo ha anadwo na wote atechede ka we mu di kofi ye chesi ukra obefa he kan nso asai nyefe nti I say Master Charles wada Roma woni yesu dem de me hu ade ha no waboso kan ho se adwuma no wo gya ye osesanyo monkambom na monto di aboso bi nsi kai so ma wo hene ba na me ho ntome na me bre
o hene ba ne de ne papa te ase
ya
trending
sabe papa no John Mahama no so opposition leader so man tumi anya de ene jesem to ka no kosi jam fie ho chief what de men ko ho what de chief de so niska papa no say ne ho enye papa o niska opanti ene jesem jamam ko jam ho
trending
Mama chief Julius Debra papa me chia ya penka ho no ye okase o ye champion man ewiase no obia ne nipa ohun de ne ho bono a eye mini chief nantin se ntemu anka ba na bia kamadi hine kura umkrum ke bia me yo hene because kan nya kura ke yesim koso hene
obese kan obeti ma ya mo
why
sa bratie na posi for chain wo so am organizer bi no okay
yeah
okay no
ai
mo se wa twere bibi o si wa ye bibi o
ai
o so be fix am
ai
so be fix am o so am ni minim ne pa o so be o ye adwuma ye mechanic o so am azin
abrantie ne send you beto ka na kokumase o
nti ye nko trend ya no wa friend
mogadi ne ma menya trend ne preko na me fatwa so na amafo so me mu die mogadi tie ni wa unsa ye ka asem bi se unim owu a eya hwena na sabebuo na ebu ne se unim owu a eya hwena no eya bebuo kese a e wo se Ghana ni bi o wa Ghana ha ehwe ne yie wunim owu a eya hwena eye bebuo kese a ya nananum ebu ye ede kire se ebia na nipa nim da wo bewuo eti eya hwe wonem woman pani na nadu danko akufuado wanya owuo oyena ba Dr. Mamadou Bawumia ne ba woba no oyowuo wo ya Ghana ne bia wo do Ghana yi a akufuado beba no akufuado Bawumia or any member of the MPP is like wunim owu a eya hwena nanado beba no okache Ghana fo nyina se me bay maba kokura me wo sika dada etimi mawia Ghana sika look na no obribu ahe eye nipa bi a me respect ni yie pa na ene eye one of the day a me wira ho na no obribu ahe ni moga bia ye interview ni mu no na no obribu ahe asama wo kan say due to the fact say Bawumia enya wonu na make appointment ntino I was saying, Bawumia kwan nobody mampani purposely to make appointment. Na no be boy. Madam ho ya papa po. Bawumia enyo no na make appointment. Na appointment in your constitution mandately mandated the president to make appointment. Ne santi president na make appointment. Na nya Bawumia ntino yama Bawumia ho kwan. No make appointment won. What can say jama kroma yete no? Ya the appointment and ebebu Ghana. Ya pemampania ni trimu bobewu. Ya jine power ni trim. Ya na jine ni nyaketwa. Ajine na dani trim no anyaketwa. Na jine mu bobewu. Wano ni ya pan som Ghana. Bawumia is the brain behind Nanado's achievement. Eti Nanado achieve better, eye Bawumia dwene. Wa achieve better, eye Bawumia dwene. Ada na MPP ni bia mpese, Bawumia betwa so.
super delegate congress o sadi ande omukwa akwaye automatically Bawumia bawene because executives are ekwakoto aba no nipa over 900 and something omukwa akoto aba no wo mu nyina ye government apprentice wo bia obeto atia Bawumia bia no asembeto. But I am telling you say a form wafo no obi biara wo prese Bawumia baba bia no is protecting his own interests. Bawumia is the problem we are facing now. Bawumia and the Ghana problem. Men kwankwatia wo beti baby keka say Bawumia yandisi for nightmare. Bawumia ya Ghana for no problem. Obi ada no so da ino hu Bawumia ni ma wo sore. Your problem Kasiebo no. Anya na na do kwaku for no koja awaso weso gon. Akoka say Bawumia ni o. Bawumia Wanyankopon di wiase nim de nyina se ne trim meba no watro achievement maako 40 ya maye e de amame se memra meka anya Bawumia na wonim adwuma na nadwan no Ghana ha adwere be na Bawumia trim a obetum dia govern Ghana. The biggest liar in Ghana obi a wan kare kure woni Bawumia nam no ka hwesoro wa hwefom watamrem Bawumia wonu akase tumi atrase ahwe na nado anim ayi na ma awia babontia be kache Ghana fo nyina se media me wo ho no me wo policy me wo achievement me wo me nuoma me baba yesem bottom na mutoma me anam de baba. This person anya kukudro so pe president yedi na atomra bi ya na minim se sa sembi no ya na omuka se NPP fuo bi adimi no eya na emwanwa na I don't know say ya no kra abronye this guy call abronye ya ne na hu fin bi sa no anya kukudro nenam e ka se John Mahama aton Tema Port for 35 years. Abronya, you know, let me tell you a very simple thing. Namima simple advice. When him obianim say wajimi anka ukasa amam fomfa. But say ushas se wujimi sanu no obi enyi wano a. People may attempt say ebia sabi ujimi kasa no a ukano enokre. Owura John Dramani Mahama. Abronya se mebua wamra debate. No matter me say John Mahama what Tema Port Emma Wine. Yarfo. Munye serious amote Ghana ha atomo de propaganda no. Will be a one way expanded Tema Port. Amana ye the biggest port. The last time no me chirem. The yeah Tema Port expansion. Eba ye. Obedi ni sika ba be wura Tema Port. Aye expansion. And a duty of Mojen Wohono, Bako Padia, Dimagapoha. And no woman says 70% to say. And no crano, the last time, me calculate, you know, Nessika 900 million. Yo, Mutadi Wamo, and 90,000 Ghana cedis. Yeah, the two duties so, and the ma will be no. Omudia wom, and 9 cedis. A useless guy in Nam, Eka Kansem Huru, Yakwaka TV so. Obi dimia yankantra no abronya we ya ne sie tuama ne gire na ne suo so so awo so otwati wai yarfo we anya kukuduo ne nam kira se breso e wo se wo twantro as usual wadimia nti na onim se Ghana fo de omo pensam atienti no etu opebi aka no ote obi akwa kwadire makase na kase be mpraduasa abronya akatu we yama okwankra kase radio so edi TV so NPP na animdifo asa en yasese nwura bola gusu bi te se wabronye amwatum yenya kukuduro se we ye chairman hey NPP fo mawija o na se na mo ne nam a mu dwamanum we have the men nyina no se na ayi bola so nuoma we mu abronye yi obi ama ne krata akro kan onte ase na ewiase ade bako ehu pa ene obi a what the information Emma will be no be man half truth no the kakre hinta ehu bibia because ketua no wanya no when you say jam wiase nim de nyina no wanya no but the bedru ba bi no e ho no be hu say sanim de ketua kra wanya bi bɛka Ghana ni bia say sɛ wonim wo wu ahwɛna MPP any alternative not ba womia alantramaten or hwan Kennedy Japan we nya kukuduro sɛ bra bia so no president yedi ebra ne say we have a president ni nim de na dwene ni susu ye na nyansa aya keto me say na no bre bo ahed nam ha jana num woni mo girl bi kasan ene wo fo pokuase kwan so a pokuase entertainment wudu nsawam ha ekwan na da ho de kwakosi chebi ai na no bre bo ahed wada roma na no bre bo ahed. Let me ask you a very simple question. Sa dwene no mo de pokuase entertainment no sa to na do trima na dwene ne be pai adwene na kofa sika ba ye so mo fanya pokuase entertainment no eto na do trimu a anka na dwene pai kwatamale kwa Ford Bridge bi a waya si wo se overhead na do tu woni madepa konye akufra do woni madepa panka waye eti ne yaka kire mo se adwene ya ekwan no a eda from ensawami to aso ado agiri ati ho ade kwakosi ayi den suso ho no ade kwakosi den suso no mumi sasa akufra do ba na kwan na ho wa bro John Dramani Mahama from ayi owura Kofuo Mills apenso sabin producer obribu a we ya lawyer o yamranim ni obadira kasa na do am ekwan so ayefe akufo do sadwene ketu akura to ntrimu a ekwanya adwene yede ye kwan adwene yede ye kwan papa ketu asai eto na do trim na dwene be paito e be paise balu no. What is the meaning of this? Masa munya akwanya na mukasa radio so a mukasa sanim difo obribu a wote won wonya ordinary person. Why you deputy general secretary of a bigger political party to say NPP propaganda nti eti woni ahoto papa uba radio so na kasa sabin producer manyan samram e metwantro chegana fo ne yani abre ne yete ya no pokwa say entertained e ho adwene me say adwene owura John Dramani Mahama de dwene ye akase yemfanye pokwa say entertained say pai ketu asing kete samen samore hey ketu asing ade to na nado dan ko akufu ado adwene mu a ade bete na adwene explode otu menwene sa adwene no ade na nado nim ye eye caretaking se bia me pese uhensuo we so ma me ene na nado nim hwe rename na se bia obi aye bibi na was sedin no na wode atoja bi dankwa ene yoda ya na aba ade na nado nim ya no ene je bi dankwa akufo do to woni we creative anka na wie ni wode ne bajan kroma kwa to creativers e hokra na aguo abusuya wei wamu adwe de bibi papa Ghana ha na kwa kase ne wo fa kwan so a masa na no bribu ahe masa bi wada roma wanya loke se wiye moga bi wo fa akena obeti ehua etimoga ofatro wase na men kan tro say moga bi kuro mu kwan no ekwan no ba bi a mukotutu ya wo bi a yaye kwan yaye kota no wonam kwan no so ko amawie yesi se MC yo se DC yo wase ekwan no ba bi wo ha yegu kota na nya no fe be potente no so ama motutu be pa nyina so kota no ade afiri ho ade ba be si na nsuo to gu kwan no so a kan tumi mfro adwene bone be ni
manfo
mo
we say nyame adoma wo kina
ya
me ofa osasibi ko so bi so we say na ye ko fu ma ye na ofa to na nanom wanse do ofa na hoyi nti ofa osasibi dodo na afa no koyi
wo ba me ntene me be bon koma
man ka se kese de hie ya je se ne papa aja osasibi a wanya ne bebe ko ma simpe na ofiri eye eja kombo ho eje se we no ofa nimpon ene oe
okay travel and tours ya
travel and tour na busua kase pa mo no ofiri ya ofa to anana no mo se do anyame adom okina odike mu nyina be ho se odike ofa prekope odike ebe ho na arho no mu ye no na e ka chire kura no na te se o mu nyina 10 nyina kom hotel nyina ko odike ofa pa no ti subiriso fo ne ofa sibe di obi anim no ti kui nyame fa okra ensi subiriso fo nyina nyame adoma abrajo ene ofa JK ne ma Esther mo free pampa so ene swami abosuani nyina emobia shedding honorable unisa ne ofa ya ojemo ni subiriso fo nyina nana Isaac yamamu nyina shedding
oga
onye ba yabada ho aba
mate
yaba na afi yede dia kanso atlamus yaba sisia
Adrenya yi anu sasam for adrenya yi miel adukpokplo madame jita for adrenya yi miel fifikla amababa ba kokuchita for adrenya yi bokpokpo burami avaglo yo hiabana totroye ye nava mokpokpo na sumiashi wowo na nowoma monya la kodada dadamo kabo hua na gada habobo adotuyama na homia ba good governance card GGC mohotonya wo ha na hotowo
The serene environment fits into the goal of the school, which is simply to provide excellent educational foundation for your ward's development before they commence primary education. At first glance, clearly you will see why the school is called Hebron Hills International School, as the building stands tall overlooking town. With a Montessori style, we have experienced and dedicated staff and trained teachers. Our small sizes classrooms are meant to enhance teacher-focused approach where children get one-on-one attention from the teacher. Hello there! We are open at 7:30 a.m. and school closes at 2:30 p.m. After school care is from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. while early drop-off can be arranged at 6 a.m. Hebron Hills International School is located at Midye off the Nsawam Road. Locate us with GP postcode GW0688 GA West and GPS code 06884870. You can contact the school and make further inquiries on 050-876-2375 or call the office directly on 0302-918768. Email us at hebronhills.school@gmail.com. Hebron Hills International School. Excel and shine.
Nakuma, there be a company in Nakuma area.
Let's take him to Heartbeat Homeopathic Clinic.
Yes, Heartbeat Homeopathic Clinic.
And also the name.
I'm saying Nakuma.
I don't find Heartbeat Homeopathic Clinic.
I want to know.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Daddy, to say.
Yeah. Me want Tommy Heartbeat Homeopathic Clinic. Only a good heartbeat no. ABT.
Welcome back from the commercial break, live on TV as well as and also on Power 97.9 FM, the hottest and the biggest conversation in Ghana inside politics. And the day on Thursday, the 24th of August 2023. Midin Eddie Mugabe Masi and Menemi Mame Majia Joyce Zanab Mahama, former National Women's Organizer, Awaha Numri, Sanso and Minuaba Eja. Ebusiana muni yina ifre eye Mary Awuzi a former Ashanti Regional Deputy Women's Organizer and also a Johnny ewa ha be when say of a JK as me message say me offer say ye hwe life in na bedu so be so ye hwe life of a me so me gemo so one brava ne na na kwa me ne ma Esther ne ya fe nyakon ene ye fe sa he ne busu ne nyina ye so ye gemo so ene enwume aja me akwa ba ebe o microphone bibi abako de na ba de na se busu afo want to say bolifo ne nyina ho ye fantastic meje se mo amoweche as former women's organizer muguso ebo adwuma ede bo ase de be ya NDC ene seselesi John Dramani Mahama betimi abeji akonya no na odi amemo papa de abrega no fo
eno kra mi abema ena ye gina yete we de ye dwan no eno na Ghana fo hwe eno na Ghana fo pese omutie ne Ghana fo pese omuhu ne se mehu se osaberima nimdifo nyansafo obema na tikoti se obi anim ohini muya papa onu ye hwe ne kwanse nyankopon be yadom 2024 se nyame ye yadom a yede no ekosa ema Ghana fo nyinara epaja no ede na di hene ewo Ghana ama ye nyina ye ni agi
fantastic menu aba Maria Wize mwakwa aba
yeah menu aba ma ofefo hunta wochi abusu apani ni abusu apani
abusu anim de wa say ni ahofeka
ahofede edi ni sensu ya no mi sensu ni edi ni sensu abusu apani manyane ntie se mo hwe me meni menu aba ma ye chia mo nyina eda mo ase so se de bia mo ni di mo ye chi ene mo mpa ebo amobo ma ye de bia eda mo ase
mo bo adwuma
adwuma de ye guso na baby edro na nse me kai mo abrante bi wo Asante Achom North because parliamentary elections in 2016 abrante MPP ni ogdi matama omo fa so yo ba omo hwe mpuntudwuma wo ye eno omo condemn me na yeto aba na NDC free so anse me ko grant interviews bi wa gogo o si amunya mere we si asem o si me akoka se NPP for ba me osro na papa unu ade o de mo pe bi amfa no na emom de me ka che wa nkasa brand we se hwe wo store ni mu na to aba na me si mi twam hu me egu store na hu me egu store NDC time na mo se ni mu aye chen di hwe store mu na to aba me ya be ma sa mere be bia Ghana akoduro no NDC adwuma no nye ne yeyo Ghana for na ye adwuma na ma ye de ye famu de as politicians as comrades as NDC party faithfuls but Ghana for botom Ghana for estomu Ghana for fie se ne ne untumi to light okoto light 100 cities abedru fi obitumi ko 100 cities obeba na aka 20 cities na wo so no saa nyoma no na ye be hwe so e de ato abadwuma ne de even though ye former executives no the boa party no regional levels constituency and nationwide no ye for mu de me maame ye tasia wo baby bebre programs that say campaign gidigidi de enhance because enyanra election year mu be de be ye grassroots mobilization the party programs and ade you go so den adwuma no dey prepare grants ma ye papa his excellency John Dramani be man monyamfo be ma hofefo be ma kukodufo be ma nyamisuro ne mu be ma no kroka asanatade be ma osi ade a oyo ono na ye bompa ese me de ade a mistra ne se nyame ma ne mo rekura emu na 2024 elections na Ghana fo adwuma we communal labor enya asem bi a ye de obi akwa wo hwe ba bi adwuma amada na adom mo re na ade tinanim na se ne ahoche na ekoso wo Ghana no ene se ne basabasa ne security nsem ne nyina aye basa school nsem asai agric nsem
obakwa awie school no
oh brother now
eno office ne ye no obi ho ase ya report
na metie maybe a chain no say oba be issue statement say ne enkofo aka no angels ne ka say ne yire ena import no class ampapwa no yate enye mo nko aye so yaso wo fo na mate ne sa pepepe ene materials nyame kwada enye mpaboa no nko amete say materials no ko mode pam ne ma ne nyina na yire ne kra enti sente sa ya papa da mpare yesrewa with all due respect bra na be yiwa no na yensu enji na be san we yire ti wo yire nso mra nkasa me san ono so wa no me ka
na yehu mo
na yehu enwo a edeba ene ba bi omode fa company ekra ene duty omutua ne de keka ho nyina procurement efemu ana amfam ye nyina we need to know all those things because I know say procurement officer or no nyina do we already know say kitase share proye ne nyoma basabasa ene ekoso waban we mu but at least that particular way because security police dey we security when you businessman what I say and more ye share more ya service with integrity na say okoye sa conflict of interest business police IGP there you are not a businessman massa but you are not na enkoye nim above for no
fantastic. Live on TV as well as and also on Power 97.9 FM Big Ben tablet adawro maka won techiri ne dijuma die bre obema waye mre won pem wontumi emo adwuma hunsu aye mre obema no so no aye popochwa bi a entumi nsani yie no wonya Big Ben tablet ya ebebiem na emo agina so na ja black banana etimi awo so no age 3.3 bibia konkan de amount First African Page Limited omo West Legon omo ne dinu pay dia babia so from 0551 551 wonya 18 years and above obetumi num Big Ben tablet nimom emema nko na enum eboa ema blood circulation so no etumi eye adwuma yi papa amozu ya ba clinic doctor wo so hweye chakese nkoma mabedwafo no na wo kumase wo office wo hweye den amozu ya ba waba so ne adwuma pa oye ene nkwa oje edema eye Ghana adehye amozu was osue na de amozu ke eye mesadia ba obi an yom hano pa wonya bi na onma stomach ulcer ne ka wonyine be ye fi ho ede ama ye amozu garlic bitters wa eno so boa ma moja timidi ni pedua no afurisa ne yie papa ani wa muzu pi me sanso a eno so no obi a oni pedua no eniema heda nko yie general body pains nyina no wonya bi a muzu pi mesana ebeboa na bibia konkan ede amount ye de amuzu e ba mesa de ba no sutu malaria sekra ede ma e ni pedua no shops awodo wo Ghana ha no obowura ma amuzu aso ye bebia no benya no bibia toka so amanfom oben police station no e ye central region sanso na obetima fa no 0246351107 tafo share so kuma say amuzu junction be moro market ne pe fa no 0247776743 ofra ino nyina no obenya bi ato ewo asoye ho mensa kan promo no eguso a ekoso enche mesan achi sika bibiri ene awie star 274 has no asende ama me waselete Power FM number 1 waselete Power FM number 1 we are na wabo edwe 4 na je say ato 20 Ghana obo 2 a ebeto 10 Ghana obo 1 ebeto 5 Ghana nemum o chances of winning no ebetumi akonanima na je say osi utwa dodo na utumi die 1000 Ghana nyiska toa nti eja ment na wasa wo so ami utiemi wo CPC wo krufum ana wo pankro no wo eye anomanya kwanta ment na se mo amutie o kentampo ene ne patemu mo amuwo emem mo amuwo bechem du akwanta posifo mutwa amubedi immigration fo mutwa amubedi prison service fo mpanifo amutie ewo nsewam mutwa mubedi star 274 hash fatum mame waselete Power FM number 1 afi wabo ubutu anato 10 Ghana bo 1 ato 5 na obo 4 ato 20 Ghana medame ho na me ba ebesa be cheska bibribi na mo musa bibribi bebi edo ni de ye hye nkomo twetwe na se mesha se e de afi ye maame eye Joyce na Bahama former national women's organizer na ya shase afi Bank of Ghana demonstration assemble minority for e ba be ye chinchirin nyame ya adoma moko pekete ewo Bank of Ghana omo asoye on the 5th of September 2023 say ena woka posifo aba abonten e de krata aba ebie kwam se sabri de abewa bie puma kwam se omutumi eye sa ya kire no ya maame Joyce na Bahama aja
mukwa bia mse wie mechia me papa kia pewura Bahama a wote engoma so ewo bole woni ne mane ne abusua nyinara bole fo nyina wie mechia mo chia Ghana nyinara tamalefo haja Zaina bazo kanom mechia mo mia nkasa minu abema George ni ya boy mechia no chia set court no mrantie ne maye wo Ghana mechia mo nyinara abusua mi se wo hwe ne ma ekoso wo Ghana enye Bank of Ghana nkoa because enye Bank of Ghana nkoa ene ma ekoso wo ye mayimu a eye Ghana amani a yehu ewo wo mayimu e ma besia a yasesa Ghana sika e de akosi ye demu e ma besia ya to Ghana na braba fa kwa Ghana edroi obiye ni ho a sebe o expert say na kufu ado aban bedu fa kwa edroi ene say sa wo hwa kohwa And Ram saying, "I'm here, Papa." Your former Mr. Comrade for
former finance minister.
Former finance minister. It's here in the pine, and never be a MPP di Ghana. I could do a war finance office. I feel your baby dear po. Say, your papa, former finance minister, and the status of Bank of Ghana, a dime at the Ghana for. Now, Sabi coming who and Kawari bar or banning the Munquaye. And not what Pamona what they are so. What's uncle worry or bar for fraud in number? Now, can you mistakes there? And can you acquire no? Some senka won't come be. What pagan the butcher free will fee? I'm an idea near my echo. What's uncle for or bar for fraud in the butcher, but or not in the butcher bar? I didn't know more dear, and can't down who because I couldn't know when maybe I know. Near what bay? And uncle when you bed down to say, Mammy, you can find by the same time confined because that I know no and your papa. We share a memoir and not go for do a book. When any bow me, a memoir on the Ghana, a firm. Oh, here, our mother Ghana, a firm. And you bread and emrant here. It's will be the lacquer. Lacquer, no year, is a better seal. Real. At the end, I am ranting Ketua, or maybe I know woman or Tramo.
And a wee toffee.
Wee toffee. Na Sabi. And Kawanya Bibia Moasia. With Jacobon Chrono. Bank of Ghana, some of ye can you now come down. I listen to me finance and yadia up a kuffad on him hoopy. Yamime can say on the 5th. They should limit it only to parliamentarians. They should limit it to Ghanaians. Every Ghanaian should come out and now Chrono will share Addison. Maybe you're free or better than Bank of Ghana. Now, can a bra boy, you're a FIFA co free buyer. The one sa up Ghana come not even in trillions.
Parliamentary approval.
Ah, Sabi, Parliament for any more she.
For crown fee.
Why, what was your for Frewa? Umfa. Papa could just a Kwame Pianum, or so of frail no crana, and yadia offer. Because ominim the omu kata na omu ye no o ma dwe omu say ye fasika no ne asa win election aka ho ye disika no be ma Ghana fo sabe tete na papa bi wo ho okoto nkokọ wotimi to akokọ no hwe ne watete akokọ no enta kra nyina afiri ne ho na waje akokọ no na odina to ho yiyaw ne kom o ma ne nsuo ma ne duane o de broto ho a aboa no ho pose pepechechecheche na nana kufu ado waye Ghana fo. The Addison area Bank of Ghana, he has no rights whatsoever to do anything apart from taking instruction from wherever whatever his boss says. Addison be bia finance minister, governor, president, vice president. Omodi konna kranda. Sani panna yi konna ekranda. Finance minister point him fasika in free Ghana. Dabi Addison ka ho. Keno Frata ka ho. Nana Kufuado ka ho. Bawumia ka ho. Saka na sika ya kasa sika free Bank of Ghana senka Bawumia na Nana Kufuado ne ho hwea ka sembesi Ghana. Ka bibi besi. Yesi di jawa ne di asoa. Ye di jaw, ye di asoa. Nya womo ye no man yimu e kate no mafom no mo pese Ghana ye eti se nkokọ na etutu ye ho no omo de rene to wani de mrika be soso oma buya bra ye sun e wo man ye tim no e mema ye ma e na ma ye nkola e wo man ye tim Ghana aye o man bia ne na me de amesiri kra wo mo se obi ku no ntokọ no be se mi ja mi ma asi ho makodi acha kwakọhwe sa ntokọ no bo abra wo kromfo esun ni awreho
Boko
Boko haya me to mensa bet me sik boko na abafi enipa ewu wo boko o hawe wo boko
e koma wo boko
e na wuti wo fie wo gina bonten so ya tutu bo obi a wo pam na de ya tutu bo no obi a se be wo pe bibia bedie o de me be ye den nenam e na Kufu ade so wonte wo huni ye o ka kokunto kwa ma France fo o be kunto kwa ma UK o be kunto kwa ma America. Because a one of four say so ko support o ma obenya de ope na de make catch na na say swentry no kwam etiko
Yama me Johnson of Mahama, Evadasi Ajia, live on TV as well as no on power 97.9 FM. Minko, Yenuaba, a year, Maria Wiziso, former Ashanti Regional Deputy Women's Organizer in CNTM.
Well, me that's it. I mean, sure, now Kenya, Ajia Kasame, the end of my eating because. And your man of name baby Ghana air corner na aye areho baby. Se wo hwe se na ye structure ne tia Bank of Ghana appointment ye omampanyini ene dema. So omampanyini appoint wa okotena se ado ono na ekura that executive power no to appoint you, but we could do a party because the 1992 constitutions and no na esa odi ye adwuma. Some of the decisions I will be taking in your man will be executed no be how we hear parliamentary approval. Yet o maimu and the say Bank of Ghana governor any your president make your president say say penyin tena fiema nkola area nanka ye kan nanka we for woka ho under the leadership say ono ense nimu bia se wa that order na se wo antena se am plane se omu bedupi omen opon oye neni aho kire ato Ghana ya anka ade senko antimi ntena se enye sade na waye no na ye arehosem ese ye structures no anka ade a woye se wo hwe developed countries ni bia anka ye ono ankasa be resign ansa na nke aside na akugina court akudi na asem na yewia ya jeli no. Unfortunately for Ghana ye papa yi edaso e at post wodaso at the Bank of Ghana eyi ne sim edidi eda enum edaso tu kwan na no meko TLS meko emko Bank of Ghana for workers omo beje visa emso mo ko program mo UK na ye de omafa priority service muni ade chese omo da so te ho egusu esei o ma eye is good say obe tu kwan akoye training ne nyoma but under this current economic hardship any senior Bank of Ghana under this leadership Ekufuado mismanagement or the minor kodru baby ayakodru ya sam ne nya samre Addison kobetimi di sa adwuma di yedie na ye ma homete se o mampanyini Ekufuado bawumia ensam fere asan ye nadwen se upon the akosu nyina leader of the economic management team na onya meye vice president yenim so ye economic risk aid. I remember the time Bawumia yere airframe economic risk aid under Bawumia's leadership and watch monshe baby Ghana akwakudru na eyeme asefim bebre chese nti wo mo no under his excellency John Dramani Mahama a time I would me control the affairs of Bank of Ghana. Etimi ye save over $700 million. Etimi DBC hospital. A man and saying COVID buy MVP penny for common benefiting from Bank of Ghana hospital first. As a nyanya me and a man his excellency John Dramani Mahama nimdie ni nyansa. Any I am share any odra woman and mine on also says sika we miss mesesa e de akogume dem said the sisleda pa oba besieti misisa sika be millions over 20 something millions kogu ni dem dollars kogu ni dem na say his excellency miss me me ya for ye dem a
2080
adia areho and yes John Mahama his excellency etimi nya atema edwen wo man hu ne achima efo hu ka say Bank of Ghana media under my watch no meboa meye neoma nketenkete metitimi moremu me nwie sika me fly private jet or man hu chi wo mo sa neoma we nyina bekoso me try to minimize my expenses na metumi anya kakra atitimi moremu de asi infrastructures esi ona dachi bi yare bi bo nipa boni fo bi te say Kufuado ene na ban a omo ye de oma koguma anka COVID by nka na me so at times me can say nanka say yes kwanka sa nkofo we nya ba na nkomo wu ama Ghana ho ato wo because sa Bank of Ghana hospital no say ni wa anka sa mrei obi ti second for the right and konti ase anka Kufuado na anka sa onya COVID di bi omo de ne kosie ofaase ko ho ni nyina ye nim ebeba ne sen na wo bedi sa boni we under your leadership for the first time in history of Ghana not Bank of Ghana the whole mechanism mother of banks ebe call losses to this extent. Ebe gu banks and just say na wo gu banks say banks na function well no. Say wo di egu. Enti e dey na opesa wo kire. And this should tell Ghanaians say MPP they never again. Just they are empty. They are so corrupt. They are me who the right word. I'm even short of words because when it comes to economic management, F9, yeah, F6, bro, F9. When it comes to security, F9. Health F9. Education there say bibi wo F9 echi and kese se dem awom. Wo hwe agriculture, just say wo hwe infrastructure, wo hwe bibia under Akufo-Addo's government is a mess. Na kasa Mr. Addison, enioma boni a waye. Na won ma there, I don't blame him. Ebi ni Sisilia da pa asem ebeda ahwe a Ghana for asem kitwa bi ba na ye refi. Obabesia onya sika no wo he enye sa odo na gata yi a wo de $43 million ko da mu ekwotiti mu no onya sika no wo feel say MPP for ni bi anche sika ni bi eno kwa na fa ye ono de yisu na scapegoat e na asem abeto ne eka eye cartels bi no omoji sika no omo che
odo na so bi ti mu free
Ibrahim Muhammad Timufi under NDC government. Enti senka gabi ochire da akumbe di etu omo se omo wo Ghana ho do an kasa amre na nka se sika monye gu mo de mudbiti odo na mu eye de na mokofa o mine sika obekwa na ye bosia with interest na $43 million o se ye de ate odo na mu begina ho na wabeka sasa na okọ because mo ban na wo so won say mu ade enka ho adese ade a waye eye cartels bi na sa minim de mu experience ayenya wo Ghanaian politics and Akufo-Addo mo ne say minim say Akufo-Addo ba umia omo ankasa nkrofo ni bi gabi no money ade no omo afasa sika no e de atoho e de ba be elections 2024 na omo etimi de sika no beto Ghana fo adwina na henim se sa me de yesu bibi every asen north omo se yaji sika no yaji o Chasopoku sika no yaji eti sika we na wo mo awia no Ghana fo twen wo mo sa nimdie na yenya free asen off no omo de sa sika no be san ba na Ghana fo beje na Ghana fo bedi na Ghana fo be hwa ho kira ye komu samre na Ghana fo ahweso ato aba de etia de omo de neba me kwa de ya na me say omo fa 5 ni nyina akra ti ento so na his excellency ni omo contest onu achi kwa na ye hwa ho kira ye kom ye hwa ho hihia ye kom ene nioma akoso na essay Ghana fo already say ombesesa this government based on some of these things. It's no matter what they would do, no matter the route omo besesa no omo pa omo fa nkofa choko omo pa omo fa nkofa baby omo be fa bia some of us ye be boku jan ni akoja minority for no na mesre said this is the time a Ghana for nye NDC for kwa Ghana for se woti wo manyimu na se sika na egu Sisilia da pa modem no se sika na egu Addison modem no se ebi ni wo fie na se wuntumi nto aduane se de meme ene me struggle and san na me fie metimi afidi 3 times a day and obi ehun me o Mary why you fine wo so ate enye student masha da so tiu intimi fidi 3 times a day intimi da start ye diet enye se ahotomu na me wo and now me fear me catch uncle and we can see is no good into moon try some of better modern ideas all because ebini ho it is a wo me situation we mu bi na wo ba wo SS na wo nya aduane ni na da bia sese week bia ye fro de aduane asa week bia ye fro wan fa ma ye nya aduane ni o e na ye pebook so ye se free SHS nso bibia age se wo de ko na se Ghana ha na wo te ha na se wo koto light 2 million na bedru fie wo de wo card be shem na sa amount to 40 cities na 20 cities because of what the car na ya tete wo taxes now ye Ghana ni a wo dwen Ghana no wachi ma wo ma wo ni ma wo dwen wo nuanom ho ma ene wo dache a sa demonstration when say wo jai ma NDC for na wo jai ma minority for nko a esa wo de hu shem wo ye oba wo ye bemom ye no nyina ye dru hwa me bo scarf red top red nika red because baby edru no say ya ansori a ye mamu dache na ye didi agro eti mesre Ghana police monye the needful enye sa fe na mo ba be ye nyoma bia se abe hwehwe nso bia dabi this time there yesra mo eni bre na aba West Africa no ahokyere na ye wo mu samre no munim the way and you may be kwaso wo Niger no money Mali no money ade say ahoche na ye wo mu na ye se ye betinte su kokko akyere ade no say Ghana police de be ye nsohie ne sa anyoma ne aboto to ne ene tia gas na mama hwe ye na bibia si na kofa mo Ghana police because em nante na ni abre ye abatan ye so ye ni abre ti samre se ne ya asanto atimi sori ye je ne man no ye be sori nyame ya atoma 5th September ye be say Ghana police ye democracy na ye practice ye say bibi wo ho na wani nyi you have the right to demonstrate it is ye say ye be demonstrate na mo masha ase ye nim say ne musi ye mo neoma ene ye nyankofo ye ne ye nkofo we don't have enough men to protect you and all that ye Ghana police we know you it ye be say Ghana police under the leadership of Dr. Dampare yes already who issues so how issues you know boot now turn ya de no and some far we e story bia me ka ho ye besrew de yatete na nyoma na yatete no mfa we nsa meto so yesrew say nyame ya adoma 5th September no mumra na mumbema protection mumra na mumeye service with integrity no mumra meye service with human heart humanity no mumfa ma ye adwuma mayen nyame ya adoma on the 5th September na munkai hu say yes konfo a wo bompa ye makro bono eba wotim se mo bana mo be ye basabasa bibisi omayi mu a mo wo abusuafo nya mo abusua nyina na won kran mo musuafo ne bi wo mukrom mo musuafo ne bi wo other regions na se basabasa mo be ye na basabasa bi asi a ebetimi ate asi ba bia na bia na anka no yire wo ha na akoka wo maame ana wonua bi ene wo faase bi wo krofofo so enti ye besre honorable mechanic say Dr. Dampare mama no honorable because I've heard they say thank you. Na yet it seems to say political ambitions near that. It but me man honorable kakranka ho sabi no hu say o person oba be politics there oba e be kran so you know is all possible. Enti me nya be ma me de man be si ayem rani so
me da say Yama ahwefo ne eyetifo nyina edamase live on TVS was at and power 97.9 FM Spanish garlic mix and capsules bibinum obi a eduana jwa na wujun so bebribi asana de ache obi a hypertension e ha wo osasabri nsu tutoi obi a kasa na nka fi wanum eba oba akomfikira oya se board dwedwe unya eye Spanish ndu ibinu ma ebebo ye the Spanish nko capsules nso aba ebo increase eye blood flow to the brain na say improve memory and mental sharpness. Pharmacy shop na wo fi nem bura ho benya biato for 0266114111 ofra ye beje wo so as natural mineral water insu na ni o pebi nanom ye word na your engagement na ye party bi wo top no afradophobia no say ye funeral ni nyina no pe insu bi na fa save ho mo de beje ho for ni kire usu a mo wa ye die afi no an ye die edie na mo so on se nsu no nsu bi a package ne kama nti mombra ya 2 forces abrebese street say some burgers na be krum mo free Germany, France, Belgium, mo free USA, mo nyina ba UK for no so aba mombra umbeto extra tra mineral water ni bi nkoma mo fra no nom na o mapom di na timi egina yi oba adwumom ha ya ewosu Power FM so here Mr. Robert obeba beto no dodo bia opebia no nsabe tumi aka Power Specialist about hospital semen kanchiro obi a component ha wo obi a aja doctor echere se ebeyi wa wode fibroid ni nyina no meka se kopebi nenom na wonya opebe foni kire ma me na so ye na obetimi aboawo ama bibia so atimi akonkan ede amount sanso ne de wadru cough care heba mesadi aba obo wako wonye be na onma ebebo papa ye de ya heba tonic aba munjedru a wonuma etimi bo nipadua no managina na so brane ana de jirika jiri heba mesanso de aba mema no ene wunya bi a obobo adwuma no waje 3 points e man de menu a ukona se 3 points de wetimi anya mfiri wa na chase asema be fie be ma de wasa wo so ho ya fre watankole ga biga be ma se wo yesrimni wo fre wo yere ade achi anopa wo fre wo yere wasa oje so nam na chase bibia so etimi akonkan na se wo bruni nso anaja wo de wo kambrofo a wo fre wo yere dina no aje so daddy na chase yes yes darling na chase otimi se bibia akonkan etimi pepe enkoya ejirika jire no emana na ekon one free year, one says the same, and man who boy money year, Umutima as Gracia.
Yes, oh yes, is that a person? The white Jack Christ boyfriend crying over $2 million.
He was also what you would hear.
That's all you do. Yes, I bet you bet for
S for no, and was some has a compensity. Na musumutia es gracia no na bibia konkan kama and this as one mosumye na chese ye koye ni ma nesa when na me kikan me hu se menu a hwe menim kofi de boss hwe menim wa jama na akọ okay nti aseda na no ko pejiri kajiri bi ebeboa wo ye de adua ya amala mesen so de ba etu malaria sekura wo we power specialist about hospital chira kwa yankra ha wo kwabenya ACP kwantempo no so power bus stop wa takra de wa na estate custom road no so ne singa washing bay ene di enhwe ni mu kuma so ofe yase just bo filling station ni nchemu putu ja contract kwantempo no so fe no 0244544422 meko nyina da roma ene techi a ye di dwumedi ebreho misaka sabre homowo ene wo mu ye ba be di homowo ese afi pebi na wo so 1000 Ghana fa se wata so na wo so wetumi enya bi na wo de homowo yi ama enije etumi abafie utu su a eno ano no ye kan na wutwa ba bedi star 274 hash na wasende ama me wo sende a na waselect Power FM number 1 wo select Power FM number 1 we are butu enter 10 Ghana before edwe nanto for 20 Ghana na bibia nso ntimi nkonka anya den emfa ema te no na meka kire o star 274 hash na wasende ama me select Power FM number 1 wo select Power FM number 1 we are butu wo mutu nso abofo wo bofo ebeto 20 Ghana wo butu nso ebeto 10 Ghana wo bese wo dipa dia wo to dodo a na wo chances of winning no high into wo bofo dia oye den ya ba ko bete ya den ba ko betomu e de amount na cheche 1000 Ghana million do we no be say go come do try ya udi ya neska na be go for so na wonsa aka medeme do no ebeba nemum ye ko yenim na ye hwe utility tariffs enya mo woden kan ya frama gas ene nsuo bo esan ba be kosuru ebiem ama enua ba na ya ajantoa enkane no kasa edema PURC wode aba betu dwa se ano den mama sha se wo aja
sepa kwa edru ogana ne no ye bu ya bra yesu e mana ye twa ye ogana no ye twa ye ma asa aka kire se ma yesu na wo hwe ne ekoso wo man mu na enna na nsanse da be na menya me water be mbisa makora wotifi wo se ya dia wo se ya dia pa na nese utua 200 a ubetua 500 utua 500 a ubetua 1000 ne koso man ma katua ye ntu mu ene adwom jene ye kokan abeka yen ama ne jene kura oman mu ubeto jene dia ye nkwan no jene 5 cities eye ba ko pe ukodwom ba ko pe 5 cities
eko was ne jewo
na se de je for kran ke de ke no mu ni asem ko kan be kan yen e na de asem wo nyina ba wo hwe je na gu fom a apro je na asai e wo ni je border fa kwa oman no edru no and the water bill light bill akoye bofo bi din na ne ye ka che Ghana fo nyina ne se ye ni da so ye ba ko pe ni da so ne so ne hwan ni da so ne papa John Dramani Mahama aminim se nyame ya adom sa ye ya adom egu ni nhira nsuo gu Ghana fo so a ye beyi sa papa no amana sa behwe o man yi so because me je akatua ebia 400 a month na me tua nsuo ka 100 and something kania 200 and something me wo ma me ensa e 9 den na me ye no man no na wo se me bokro no e wo so ni pakro no den obokro no wa wintimi mokro no na ne obeye ne se ade chi a wo bedum nka ne nyina wo fie nsuo wo sa bucket ba bucket 9 wo so sa ba ko because ye double bucket bia wo besa e wo mai mu ne yesre Ghana mfo ne se kasa ye nkasa nwie esu aye nsu nwie ye kan ye na ye ntie ya pa John Dramani Mahama ka kire Ghana fo se Ghana besa akonachi se to aba ma ne se to mani pa fofora Ghana be konachi ne bia sida Ebia sida. After 1966 coup. Abako som kire ye niema ekoso wo ye mayimu a eye na akufo ado ne papa ne na busuafo. UP4 o mama muo ye ka kire Ghana mrantie ntie ye ka kire Ghana maiwa ntie na ye ma me de it will take Ghana 40 years again to come back to 2016. 40 years because the looters have looted Ghana. Ghana is Ghana Ghana kofesim. A Bank of Ghana nkwayetimi 60.8 billion. What the yedden? What the yedden? Says he can what the yedden? What the yed ye bad ye? One kwa confessor sika we say 60.8 billion. If you of mine money na confessing.
Nsuri nyame kura kakra.
Adan. Asoro ye kwa ne san. Asafo nse mpa o mo ka kire ye no ye fa ne san. Na nipa etimi soro no pa e ma de sa na onidi ye. Ekwam awerho momobo ena wuduru Ghana wukura ka wobetuma afaka no wo circle akoduru bia be fanse Madina. Yes, traffic every Ghana. No traffic in Ghana again. Because petrol at the woko. And there will be out in the car go see filling station no for trotro. Will be about political suit to wear. Or do filling station or parking a car. No resi trotro. And now manihuna Ghana for ye come. Or how are Ghana for ye come. And now when you call mine, walk echoes or mine more. As a Ghana, you need leader. Yeti sikazo, then so a comedy. And Nesikano say a jinaso. See a huru was Sikano so. See a friend saying a triple jump, I was Sikano so. Sikano way. Because Sasikana, I or Maimu, I'm Monsieur Boya Ding, I'm a Kania Boya Ding, Sasikano intimacy school dime by Kukra or Ghana. Says he can't even see hospital back. And now we have reached. Yeah, Papa John Dramani Mahama, I had reached hospital. What regions in Namu or the Saka Bibi? And now we drew Upper West, no Rawa Hospital. Uba Bowen some, Eddie John Dramani Mahama, Okunini. And I may call her, Madame for be way, Mku say, what? When you now call so Ghana? Who drew what? And airstrips e wo Ghana wafo ene passion ekosi e wo abontenso na ba bia obefa bia wafa say sika 60.8 billion no e bi enka say na ma mebubo so yi ho 60 billion no enye million na billion no so klasa ka so de baba Ghana sika mu a e be gese kokuru nyina akokogu e friend say Independence Square yentimi kan ba akufo afa sesi kan de akɔhwe ne bottom e de asie de bi asie garden mu e de bi ahye fridge mu e de bi asi water tankers mu e de sesi kan bi agugu e na e cartel enye ba akufo enye da panko a
bi aye toilet
enye Cecilia da panko a Ghana ko mo kasa ma me nko na afesika o e mo nche ni squad
IMF na
IMF kana e kwaje ba ye no Martin ho asem biom
mo chedi
obi ati IMF ye beko pensioners wa ha fo mbeka ho ne ye nkoji sika no famra obi ati IMF ne disika ne ye
mo chedi
ya che sika na ji ti Ghana fo mrantie Ghana fo maya adrumu so
that's it
mpaja mumu na monye the needful monye de hia emfama oman no oman nsan fa na ntima pa emfamfra
Madam Mame Joy Zainab Mahama aye haja ase na makomenu aba Mary Awiziso.
Yo, me have my medase. I'm say we if you round we are in COVID because time is already up. Now, Mr. said, Mama Konya Kakana mentia 1 or 2 people be.
Okay.
Honorable, me ankasa me MP ba ko pesu jaman MP. Ne mame do rewuku. Antidora so wo hwe den so mo se pagya phone na antidora na efrese alternative ho a on sorry ekosi se Mugabe bepon da bia sa na hwe sa TV no ntichia ene na se yina koma antidora Mrs. no man tiapo na me se na de no ho aton kakra busu afo am waga na nyina me nuanom anti Harriet no mo me chia mo nyina nes me chia mo nyina ewo Ghana chia ma busu afo nyina o tia sa ambre me komi krom bole me chia busu afo wo nyina
Yo, me that's it, bro. Dedi kan mecha His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. One ye mame malo di baby omo wo bia wo mo di ahome no mecha wo mo nyame nka wo mo no hwe mo so mo ba no mo fa medru Ghana asumdwem. Mecha ye chairman, the only general in Ghanaian politics, General Mosquito. Nonsense drink it ya honorable. Mecha no, mecha ye national executive nyina and them say wo ma so busy a wo mo try to finish our wind up appointment wo mo ye mecha wo mo nyina Ashanti regional executives. The titru mechia Asante Achim of my constituency agogo. Mechia wo mo pa yente yes we are be anyway. Eti ma menchia me constituency Asante Achim of for mechia mo nyina sene wo mo tititi and me hwe nchia ne ade a se mechia wo mo kakra mechia ma no hwe ye wo se da bi o hwe but unfortunately ya wo nchia no ye da bi my constituency chair, my friend Peter Baje. Oh, okay. And now doctors are more support and also show up every day. Oh, papa, be watch and I won't cheer. And I won't cheer. And I medical chair. Honorable doctors are more support. Me medical chair. And I'm a baba. You can loyalty in politics. I am not a hoarding. And to win, I will be no very loyal to you. I say we appreciate no Abu. Tafo constituency secretary mechia mikuno manchia mikuno so enye kra mechia mikuno mechia masene me ma me ne menuanom ne me nafofo a ehwe me Mugabe that increase in tariffs are ababeto hoy me de ade ba ko ye me den pa menti ase say during the time ana NDC wa ben mu no say yetum 1 cent kra deda na media no no and now you two months media no any Ghana BM. Is it because a MPP are buying into na you two months de man crofronte? And answer is it because now His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and no more person woman de ama Ghana for who say one yo mompamuno NDC for ye pepe new and until ye de sana Ghana for and for bufon to a bentiana na and answer journalist for do draw na e Ghana ha no ya hye mafumu ma enti ya na ma no so ya hye mu ma muntimi mie na makasa enti journalist for Ghana ha ene aho kira Ghana for wo mu yegusu etu petro ye to petro mkra say wonte eno ani se okogya ho na wa wo hwe wo geja kwam se fa kanta ma NDC no mo so no they say so mo amenyi wo mo afu no mo anu mu nyina ayema enti ya na mebusa se enti wo mo Ghana ha wo mu hu ahokyira ye komu no wo mu hu anase wo mu afu aboma wo mu anu ayema se ne Professor Mate kan no wo mu anu ayema enti wo mu ntumi nkasa ana ede na ekoso enti wo mu wo Ghana's interest at heart ana wo mu abusuafo de wo mu nyina ho ato wo mu ho ato wo ma mo aso wo mu fie problems ana eya hometism because as at today Ghana ha ye wo enkrofo a wo mu salaries eda so obi kira de oji 800 teacher for me bo mabaso me tuche mamo me won kolan kitinkiti mienu bi ofie domestic terrorists bi ofie too eda wo mo anko school ne ka se na mo wo metem mo nko school wo kina kra se de me yam hye me no enso ye wo teacher for mo kira de bi 800 bi 600 bi 700 enso no auto light auto 100 cedis a any 1 week wo mo te ebi wo ha 1 room ebi te chamber and hall. And yes, over air condition. Obi okra we need fridge. Obi oha won so kettle. Obi oha we need microwave. Obi okra we need iron. And so 200 cedis just charging of phones because in Ghana had there obi our phone. Enti ni phone kakra na ekuta no. And then the light or the best way be any TV kit we be no. Or 200 cedis cry any 1 week. Ghana ye kwa himfa. Ye kwa himfa say. Enti aban we o wayem hyehyema ne citizens. Abai we de ekoso no omo pese omo kire ye say is it because omo hu say omo ko opposition ti omo emia ye konwa no ma ye kumi prekwana what is going on, what is happening? Now say tema me na mo na me hu say ECG for shentade e na police for kan omo soldier for kan bi ho and one nam busa say and then I'm all yeah. Almost see I almost routine checks for illegal connections into one much to woman. And I'm say, aren't you ashamed of yourselves? Cecilia, that part me she over 20 billion. It go come bomb crest. Can you be a tira way yet? Okay, come on. Moti Kromaha. And in chamber and one issue, so mammy for the soldier for Kwachiwamu because of my illegal collection. A connection. Now, such people are almost a binimote kiosk, a binimote container, a binimote 1 room money at the other. Saying one now, or move to be illegal or we are a home and an ECG for a friend crop for recruiting the pan woman and a one more to take care shum or more. Well, what is the meaning of this? Mini Obama, Asamba Kwame di Chato. Mibusa MPP abain. Mibusa Addison. Mibusa ya papa na fono ayese Kenoforiata. SSR 60.8 billion cedis new cedis no. Se omo bo kwatiti sika mu a eyesen. Na omo de ye dey. Omo de ye dey because obi se Cecilia da pa sika wo nyina na nsen this girl ye fia. Girl be a organ how a celebrity or say na wig cry anya papa eti ni sika no or de ye den oforiata say sika no omo de ye den eti sika bebrebe no omo de ye den egudem mo na sika no dollar no kura gu house bones enso bi kwati mi fifre bi ti manete tale so eti awudie ben no omo di Ghana ebi no mo di agugu ayi friend say polytanks ebi no mo di asiesie form emo aberi mo nyi sika din pio ton akufato
Mary Awuzia se mada haja Joyce Sana Bahama so ase na ye de si ha aja misika aka wase mechene de wase meche *274# na wasende amame na aja wodi atum na watumi adi kama me witness ya mentumi ammo numbers no wase me di etudwa baako ade start 0540781 the aka ne de wanim check phone so 1000 Ghana bego so so and 0243 the aka no wa winim 1000 Ghana no ababego so yes also enyumre no saka sebo na eba mede de Mugabe ma se odoman koma oduma funyame odom ye na se kire tenkwama no mienu ye bese hia no na nye hia o TV ni so mamo nyina mo neti.
Many people